Coach, obviously a tough loss tonight. You're kind of decimated on the offense and not really able to get anything going. How do you approach things in the locker room to put this in perspective and keep guys going forward?
How do I approach it in the locker room? We got to be better. I mean, yeah, there's injuries and that's part of the game, and it starts with me. I got to give them better answers, and myself and our coaches got to help our players. That's what we're here to do, and then the players got to go out and execute to the best of their ability. If we do that, if it's good enough, we'll win. If it's not, we won't. And I think it's, there's going to be a week of kind of getting healthy and push and reset, and we got to own it. We signed our names to the performance, and it wasn't good enough, obviously. It's poor.
The defense had a lot of games in a row holding teams under 25 points, and when the offense really isn't on the field for very long and the defense is on the field quite a bit in altitude, is it just too tough to keep things close, or do you just have to deal with the cards you're dealt?
We didn't play well. I mean, we didn't play the run well. We didn't play the pass well. We didn't tackle very well. So I mean, we didn't do anything. Their offense, whether it was run game, pass game, kind of did whatever they wanted, and we weren't able to get enough stops. And so it's not for a lack of effort. We don't have a lot of loafs on tape. We didn't make the plays, and they did. And it's really frustrating, but we got to go back and keep coaching the guys and keep encouraging them and give them answers. That's our job. So we don't talk about the other side of the ball. It's a team game. So we don't talk about if the offense does or doesn't do that. I mean, defense needs to go out and play the game and get the offensive ball back.
Justin, could you talk about Spencer Brash in his first game?
Just wanted to go out there and cut it loose. Spencer can throw the ball. It was tough to get things going. I think it'd be a little bit of an understatement, but run game, pass game, we got to help him some more. We got to give him answers. So I think Spence did fine. This is not on Spence.
Right. I was going to say, were there any things that you were reasonably pleased with him about in terms of his?
I think his demeanor. Going against a really good team, and I thought Spence handled it well in terms of his demeanor. And obviously we didn't get much going on offense, but I thought his disposition and the way he handled the offense and getting in and out of the huddle and those type of things was good. So.
The defense hasn't played as well generally in recent weeks as it did earlier and it did most of last year. Certainly you're not creating turnovers. Do you know why that is? And
creating turnovers or playing as well? Both. Yeah, if it was one thing, we would do the drill and fix it. It's not one thing. We have to tackle better. We got to be better in the run game. We got to cover better. We tonight we didn't do any of that. It's not for lack of effort. We just, they beat us on some plays, and so we got to continue to give them answers as coaches, and then we got to go out and execute better. So if it was one thing, we would do that drill and fix it. It's not one thing.
Coach, what's the primary message you want to give your team heading into this upcoming bye week?
Could you ask that one more time?
Yeah. Is there any particular message you want to give your team heading into this bye week with 4 weeks left in the season?
We'll come back with a sense of urgency to either get healthy, to show some improvement. We got to take care of our bodies, and we got to get our minds ready for the last 4 games of the season. And I'm encouraged by the type of people we have in our locker room. They're all, this is crushing. There's nothing worse. It just makes you want to throw up the way you feel after games like this, and they feel the same. So extremely disappointing, but we have to forge on. There's no other option. When you're committed to the team, there is no other decision. So that's what I expect them to do.
What did Utah do that surprised you or just overwhelmed you in this game?
What did Utah do? They ran the ball well. They threw the ball well. They're really good up front on defense. Yeah, they did everything well.
Justin, you're obviously way low on wideouts, and can you talk about trying Ashton there for that one play early in the game?
Yeah, just trying to create a one-on-one explosive, a guy that can run and give him a chance to get underneath it. So
they had 2 guys back there for him though. It looked like so. It doesn't seem they were fooled at all.
Yeah, it was a single high man free. We were trying to get them. They had shown to be in zero versus empty. We didn't get the same look they had showed on tape. It was single high man free, and the ball should have went elsewhere. But we were attempting to get a one-on-one matchup and throw it deep to him.
Anybody else? Okay.